Okay, I'm going to take my Embryolisse moisturizer and I'm going to apply this all over. I have more normal to dry skin, like I've mentioned before, so I like to usually work straight on top of my moisturizer. I feel like it helps my foundation go on better. I'm going to move on to foundation. You guys might find this like shocking, but I went to IMATS this past summer and I got a beauty blender. So that was maybe back in, I think it was like June or July of last year. I have never used this before. Like today was the first time I've actually brought it out of the box and used it. So this is the first time I'm using it in this tutorial. I wet it a little bit so it's a little bit moist so it won't pick up as much product. And I felt like if I'm doing a date night makeup tutorial, I wanted my foundation to look super, super natural, and I feel like I can achieve that with my beauty blender. I feel like for the average guy, you know, they just prefer more of a natural look. And I feel like girls can really achieve that, and it's real easy. It's just, you know, using the right color foundation, using the right technique to apply it, using certain colors, you know, just bringing out your own natural beauty. It's not saying, you know, just throwing on a powder and mascara and calling it a day. I think you should still take the time to apply your makeup, you know, and feel beautiful and feel good about yourself. I mean, you can still look beautiful and polished and gorgeous without using too much product. It's just really knowing how to use what you have and color choices and application and everything like that. So I really like this finish actually. It's really natural. Like it's even more, I feel like it's even more natural than using my fingers, I feel like. I'll move on to my brows, and I'm just going to define them slightly. I don't want them to look super drawn on. Just basically apply it in any sparse areas. I mean, obviously if you don't have a lot of brow hair, then you have to apply more. I'm just going to softly define these. This is Lingering from MAC, which is just kind of like an ashy brunette pencil. And then I also like to take like a spoolie or a brush, and I always brush through my brows just so they look just more even and all the color is distributed evenly in my brow. Okay, so I'm going to start on the eyes. I'm going to create a real just very soft natural smoky eye, nothing too much. I'm using some of my go-to products that I use when I do like bridal work and things like that. Certain products that I feel like really just make your eyes pop, and they're just a beautiful finish to the eyes. So first I'm going to take, this is Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. It's a cream eyeshadow and it sets matte, so it's going to form a good base because we want things to last long throughout the night. So the first color I'm going to take is Kid from MAC, which is this beautiful kind of cool toned brown color. It's got a little bit of red in it, and I feel like it just makes the most beautiful natural crease color, especially for my skin tone. I'm more of like a yellow skin tone. And for me, I mean, I feel like it really works on everybody's skin tone, but for me, I just absolutely love it as a crease color, especially going in conjunction with other colors I'm using. This color is unfortunately being discontinued. I got a few backups just for my freelance kid and myself. So after I softly define my crease, I'm going to be taking Mulch from MAC, which is just a shimmery brown, which looks like this. I'm going to be taking a MAC 217, and I'm just going to work that in the outer corner. Just real softly. Just gonna place it. Kind of pull down along and bring it along the lash line. And just kind of buff into my crease real slightly. And I want to just softly build it. Okay, now I'm going to be taking Naked Pigment from MAC, which is one of my all-time favorite pigments ever. It probably is my favorite pigment of all time. It's just like a gorgeous, just neutral, shimmery pigment. And I'm going to place this on my lid, the front part my lid. I'm going to go back through with my 224 from MAC and just softly blend everything out. Okay, now I'm going to be taking my black ink gel liner from Bobbi Brown with a MAC 209 liner brush. And I want to just create a real natural line. Now that I've applied my liner, I'm going to apply MAC in Extra Dimension mascara. Just a real light amount because I'm going to be applying false eyelashes. And I like to really wiggle at the base and pull upward to get a lot of volume. I'm going to take some on the bottom as well. Okay, for false lashes today, I'm going to be taking Red Cherry Wispies, which are beautiful. Okay, I'm going to kind of let the glue get a little bit tacky. And then I'm going to apply them. I like to use tweezers and like look down into my mirror. I'm going to be taking my Studio Finished Concealer in NC20 because I have a pretty big blemish on my chin that seems to, oh hello. I've had this blemish for like, it feels like a week now and it's just like ridiculous. It will not go away and I've been putting a spot treatment on it every night. I think it's just gonna, you know, do its own thing. So I have a blemish on my chin and a blemish on my nose. So I'm just gonna really quickly kind of cover those up, but real naturally. I don't want anything too heavy. Now I'm going to be taking my Tarte, my Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, which I absolutely love. I think it's pretty much like top my Derma Blend. So I'm just going to pat this underneath my eyes because I really want to brighten my under eye area. So I'm just going to put this on and I want to let this kind of set into my skin a little bit. Okay, once I'm done with concealer, I'm going to move on to like my bronzer, blush, and highlight. Estee Lauder actually sets pretty matte on me, so I usually don't have to set it with a powder. And this concealer sets into my skin, so usually I don't have to set it either. But I'm going to take a little bit of my medium Mineralized Skinfinish powder and just softly kind of dust up underneath my eye and around forehead. So next I'm going to apply my Dior bronzer. This one's in 01 Honey, I believe. Yes. I'm going to take, this is a Sigma large angled contour brush. And I'm just basically going to bronze the back of my cheek. Give me a little bit of color. I'm going to be taking Immortal Flower from MAC, which was a limited edition blush. But it's just so perfect and it's so natural. It's just a really light peach color. I'm just going to dust this on. I'm also going to apply MAC Viva Glam 5 lipstick. That completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I'll talk to you later. Bye!